Hey everyone, it's me again, and I'm here to tell you what I'm gonna make for dinner tonight. But first, I want to share this into my group. So I know that trying to figure out what to eat and how to, especially after you've worked all day, how do you get how can you make a reasonable dinner that's not going to take you all day? And so that's what I'm going to show you right now. This dinner is actually a little bit labor intensive, but I like it because it has great leftovers. And this is a recipe that I got from a friend of mine, and it's good for breakfast, it's good for dinner, and let me just share this and I'll be done. And it reheats really well. So what it is, it's called Squasage, and it's just onions. I actually started adding greens, so I'll slice up this, and I also slice up, this is Swiss chard, so I'll slice this up, and I slice up the stems too because it's so colorful, and I want to make sure I get a variety of color in my meal, not just green. You know, I have green and red. This is sort of white but kind of yellow, and then this is delicata squash, so this is yellow. And you know, the colors, especially in the greens, that shows us that it's full of phytonutrients, which we want a lot of those in our diet. That's basically the nutrition that's fueling your body. So yeah, so what we'll do is I'll slice up the greens, I'll slice up the onion, put those in a pan, and then when that's cooked, I'll cover it with the squash, and then I put the, this is a spicy Italian sausage that I forgot to take out of the freezer, so while I'm cutting up the onion and the chard, I'm gonna just go ahead and set this in some hot water and defrost it. I could also put it in the microwave, but I don't like the microwave, so I'm just gonna do it the old-fashioned way. So then you sprinkle the squash on top, and then you put it in the oven and bake it until the squash is soft. And so I use my big cast iron skillet, and so I can cook this on the stove, and since there's no plastic on it, I can just pop it into the oven when I'm ready to do that. So that's what I'm having for dinner tonight and lunch tomorrow and probably dinner tomorrow. And I like it. It's tasty, it's colorful. You can change up the squash that you use depending on what's in season. You can put the greens in or leave them out depending on what you like. And yeah, so that's pretty tasty, and it gives me lots of leftovers. So while I'll be spending a little while tonight preparing it, I won't have to do anything tomorrow. And that's kind of how I think about it. Kind of two ways that I plan my meals. One is like this, where I make a big dish and I'll put some in the refrigerator and I'll put some in the freezer. And I like that because, you know, it's quick and it's easy, but it's really specific to meals that are easy to reheat, which not everything I make is conducive to that. The other thing I like to do is just my quick meal, which is just a little bit of protein and a little bit of vegetables. So I've been at the grocery store. I've been getting lots of the thick cut pork chops. I have some Atlantic cod that I get. They're individually wrapped freezer pieces, and those are really great because you can just defrost one. It'll stay good in the refrigerator for a few days, so if your meal changes, it's easy to go back to it, and you know, it's not gonna get gross too quickly. And then I just have a side of vegetables, whether I have some Brussels sprouts in there that I'll put through the Cuisinart and do my little pan-fried sliced Brussels sprouts. The other day I steamed some cauliflower and mashed it, and that's what I've been eating for lunch. Is I had the leftover pork chop and the mashed cauliflower. And then the other thing that I've been finding that I like a lot, let me grab this. So I found this at Whole Foods, and this is smoked duck breast. And this has been great for lunch because it's already cooked. I bought an extra one, so this one's in the freezer, but I've been picking these up whenever I see them at Whole Foods because it is so easy to, I mean, I just slice up a little bit and it's good. We have a toaster oven at work, so I'm able to heat up the food, and I really like that. So those are some quick ideas on how to feed yourself so you're not eating, you know, Taco Bell for lunch. And yeah, I feel better when I eat my own cooking, and so right now I'm spending a lot of time trying to figure out what is the easiest thing I can do to take my lunch and to have dinner at home. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. I just want to invite you over. If you're not already in my Facebook group, pop on over there. The name is Eat, Breathe, Move Community. What I like about the groups more so than the pages is that the members of the group can post and ask questions and respond to other people's questions, and I like that level of engagement more so than on the pages, which you just see my stuff coming through. So come on over there. I'll put a link to that group later in the comments below. And then also I wanted to let you know about my 7-day Reclaim Your Energy Challenge. It's a self-guided challenge where you take an assessment at the beginning of your energy level, how well you're sleeping, and a few other things. And then you incorporate 3 healthy habits, one around nutrition, one around stress reduction, and one around moving a little bit. And you do those every day for a week, and then you take the assessment at the end again to see which areas of your life you've made improvements. So I'll put the link for that below as well, and I hope you are having something good for dinner tonight. All right, I'll see you later.